Hello, today we'll be learning Rust. So, this is the starting of a new series. Learn Rust with me. Well, I mean literally with me. Because I don't have any Rust programming experience. I haven't learned Rust, I've only heard about it. But today we'll be learning how to code in Rust. Okay, but this is just the starting of a series actually. This will be a short stream because nobody's watching and I think it's late. I started a bit late, so just bear with me here. So we have the Rust programming language book over here, and we are going to go through it actually. So this is the forward, and we don't need the forward right now. And introduction. Okay, but before this, we need to install. We'll have to install Rust, and okay, we will go to Google. Okay, so I'll do a little bit of setup. We'll go to install Rust, and since I'm doing this in Linux, so this is very simple. All I need to do is copy this, and we need to open the command line. Okay, and what we are going to do is paste and then we run. Proceed with standard information and customize installation. I think we'll go with the default for now. And since this is downloading, I need to check the camera. Just quick. Okay, we are good. So Rust is downloading right now. Then we need to check when it gets installed. We'll check how, like, whether it is installed or not. There is documentation for that, but I don't seem to find it anywhere. Well, actually, it's okay. I do remember somewhere that I've seen it. I've seen it somewhere, but I don't remember where I have seen it. Where I've seen it. Hmm. So yes, okay. There we go. So this is the command we'll have to test, and Rust has already been installed. So we'll use Rust C. Not found, huh? Yep, it's. Oh, you need to restart your current shell. So I will just exit, open it. Okay, sorry. Then we'll use Rust C version, and Rust is working now. Then what we're going to do is we need editor. We need an IDE or a text editor. We'll actually manage. So if you still want to look at the supported editors, I think I will just, yes, there we go. We go to tools, and then uh, over here is a list of the editors that you can use for Rust, and we can use VS Code, we can use Vim or New Vim. I won't be using that. not even Emacs. Sublime I have used, but it looks boring. VS Code I have already used. It's good. Rust Rover. Then we have Helix. We have Visual Studio and then Eclipse. So we will go with Rust Rover, I think. Or we have actually, we actually have a tool that we can use, and I think I have closed that tool for a while. I think there is yes, there it is. So if I look at my tools over here, just bring it here. And we have Rust Rover. Okay, so Rust Rover is actually JetBrains. Um, okay, so we'll just use Rover then. Like I was actually excited. Like I was a bit curious about what Rust Rover is, and I think we'll just use Rust Rover. So that shouldn't be much of a problem. I think the mic is too close. So it is downloading right now. See, so there is a certain fun to doing an unscripted video. Like I just know uh, the general direction of where I want my stream to go. But actually, people actually prepare scripts for this. I personally am not that kind of a person. I don't like. It's not that I don't like preparing scripts. It's just that there is a certain fun to having an unscripted video. Like there is a certain fun to it because you are going into it new. Like you're going into it with a fresh mind. Sometimes like there is a certain freedom, actually, I would say, to an unscripted video. Uh, so like yes, if you want a certain level of polish, if you want you know only the relevant information to be shown to you, then yes, you can go with the script. You can go with editing also, but in streaming, because I'm just streaming, so basically there is no level of editing here. And that is why I would actually choose to do an unscripted video rather than a scripted one. uh, Also, like if I'm actually uploading a normal scripted video, you have to consider that there are, you know you, it takes space basically. So if I, for example, if I have if I have a video and I want to publish it, first of all I'll have to record video footage, then I'll have to edit it. I'll have to cut out the parts that I missed, or I wasn't good at, or I didn't feel that it had that kind of impact. So I'll edit it out. Then I'll release it. I'll add some effects. So that all takes a lot of work, and on top of that, you need a shit ton of storage. Like you need a shit ton of storage for that. Like people, like peop so professional YouTubers mostly, they have a NAS for this. Like they have tons of storage, where they could keep unedited footage. They could have they could have a lot of things, mostly unedited footage, and various video projects. Like if you are editing a video, then so that's just my head canon on this. And now that Rust Rover is installed, we will import settings from nowhere. Actually, we don't want to, but we'll just do it. Okay, we are doing it from Rider. No, 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 no. Stop import. Stop import. We don't need. I don't want to import. Commercial release. So no, we'll just do it for non-commercial use. See, we are just learning. This is a stream. This is not monetized in any way. So this is not monetized in any way. I'm just streaming from my room. So I don't think, and we are just learning. Like our main objective is to learn. So there is no commercial use of this. So we'll go with non-commercial. Wait. Okay, non-commercial this and AI features. Uh, okay. For now, we'll just do it. I know like AI features is weird, but okay. So now, valid. So it's okay. It's a 1 year license, and we'll create a new project. We'll have okay cargo bin location standard library. We don't have a standard library right now, and we'll just write hello cast. Good. Okay. So hello Rust. This opens up to this main.rs. I think the .rs file is the main. I think Rust code file, and this is a box standard. I think Rust function. This is the main function, and we are printing out hello world. So actually, I'll close this toolbox for now, and we'll open introduction to Rust. Okay. So if this is actually available, and I was actually thinking whether I should cover this or not, but you can actually look it up if you want to. The only thing I didn't provide is the link, and I will be providing it after I finish streaming. So, you know, I need to gain thoda kam. Okay. And then we'll just get started, okay? We've wasted too much time. It's 12:35. Okay. So eh, we'll discuss installing Rust. Okay. So we've done the installation, which was this. We've done this Rust C version, Rust C this. Okay, updating. So if I want to if I want to update and uninstall, then these are the commands: rustup update and rustup self uninstall. So that now that we are done, we'll go here. Writing and running a Rust program. Okay. So we can do it through the command line, but we've already done it on the IDE. So we'll just run it from the IDE. Like if I want to, I can do it from the command line, but actually I won't be doing it from the command line for a while. And let me just Okay, it's much better. So creating a project directory and then you run. So we'll run this. This should be easy over here. We'll just run. And AI assistant can go, screw itself for a while. We'll just clear. Okay, done. So here is the output, hello world. There you go. So that is the first program we have, and then it explains what what the program consists of. So this function is the main function, which will run, which will actually execute when you run a Rust program. So this is because actually it's in all programming languages. I've done C, I've done Java, I've done Python, and almost every programming language has this main function where which runs when you run a program. So the exactly what I said. The main function is special. It is always the first code that runs in every executable Rust program, with which is what I said. And then these brackets are used to contain the body of the function, or what the function will do. Sorry. The And then the body of the program will have the function println. So okay, so now it is telling us that when you have a exclamation mark in front of a function name, so println is a function. Println you would actually find in Python, and there are a couple of other languages where you will find this function name println. And so this is a macro. We'll find out what a macro is when we'll go ahead in this course. Later out. We'll find out later, basically. For now, you just need to know that an exclamation mark means that you are calling a macro instead of a normal function, and that macros don't always follow the same rules as functions. Okay. Then, if I want to compile it, so actually, you know what? I'll actually try it from the command line. So my Rust Rover projects hello Rust. Okay. So what we are going to do now is my command line's open. I will go cd Rust Rover projects and then hello Rust. Okay. So okay. So now that we are in, I think, src. So this is our file. Now what we need to do, according to this, is now we need to write over here. Okay, shit, sorry. Yeah, Rust. I'll just show you the command. Okay. There you go. So Rust C main dot rs. So it has compiled. Now, um, what we need to do is we need to execute the file. So because now that we have, you know, compiled the program, we'll just need to write main, I think. Yeah, hello world. So when Rust C, I think, means Rust compiler. So when I compile a program, it will just create an executable by itself. So after I write this program, so an executable is created, and I could just run that executable, and we have hello world. So this is the simple part. And hello cargo. Yeah, I think there is a cargo thingy also. So if I just write cargo, okay. So cargo is working here, and creating a project with cargo. Okay. So there is a cargo file like name hello cargo version. Okay. Tom's obvious minimal language TOML. Okay. Give me a sec. We'll just go here. Hello Rust. Okay. So this is also done here. It's a good thing Rust Rover actually has like a, you know, okay. First line package is a section that indicates that the following statements are configuring a package. Okay. And src main rs fn main. Okay. So we are actually doing a cargo project right now. Okay. And we can just do cargo build and cargo run. Hello cargo project directory. So over here, if I just go back two dots, I'll just clear this so everyone could see here. I'll build the program here. It's built. Now I have to write cargo run. Okay. So I'll hello world. Okay. That's simple. Building for release, cargo build release. Okay. Okay. This is a nice feature actually. Like, this is the first time I've actually seen a feature like this. Because normally, you know, when you're actually coding and you need to release it to production, you need to do the optimizations yourself. You need to make sure that all the, you know, all the memory is managed properly. You need to make sure that the code doesn't run extra operations. It just runs what it has to run. And well, it requires some time. Like it requires a lot of testing. Obviously, this will also require a lot of testing, but still, it's actually a really good feature. Like to have a release build instead of a debug build, and you know, which will do some optimizations for you. So you know, that is actually a really good feature. So this is actually getting me more excited to learn Rust. Um, Then we programming a guessing game. Okay, set up a new project. We will just keep this only. Okay, processing a guess. Okay, so okay, this is this is looking like what do we say? This is looking like, it has C++ in it, stdio and all. So what I'm going to do now is we have our compile this here, not here actually. We place this here and this goes here, and okay. So now that we have everything side by side, so we'll just write. So use stdio, which means it's telling, So I'll explain this. I can explain this actually. So this is basically telling you that. So this is telling the compiler that the program has to use this library, stdio. Then you have a function. First thing that the program prints is guess the number. So obviously this, since this is in the Rust programming language, and Rust Rover will just complete it on its own line. So this is not much of an issue. Then this is just, so println, the first thing that would print is this guess the number, and after that please input your guess. Now the input part comes. Let mut guess equal to string new. Okay, so this is a mutable. I think it's mutable. It's a mutable string, I think. Okay, so I'm actually starting to understand. So a mutable variable is actually a variable in which you can change the value after you assign it. So over here, for example, I've assigned a new string, and anytime I could actually reassign it, if I want to. Dot read line. Okay, dot expect field to read line. Okay, so now, and this is, so okay, so this is a mutable variable. So this is just like what I have understood. Like, this is just my guess that it's a mutable variable. I've already told you the definition. Basically, if I could tell you mutable and unmutable, it is like, if you have actually used Python, if you have coded in Python, a mutable variable is basically something like a list, where you can, when you first assign a list, first assign a value to a list. Then in that list, you can then add or remove items. So that's basically what you call the mutable variable object, sorry, or an object. An immutable object is basically you assign the value to it once, and then you cannot change it later. So if more like a constant. So a tuple is basically, in Python, it's an immutable object. So basically, if I write, So if I assign a tuple, and if I assign a value to a tuple and then I try to change it, like I try to add or remove something, it won't do it. It is not allowed. I can iterate through it. I can loop through it, but I cannot add or remove items from a tuple. So that's why it is kept as a mutable variable, because obviously we are expecting an input, and I went too far into it. But now this is IOSTDIN, and this is just my explanation. I haven't done Rust before, so since I have prior coding experience, so I'm just using my past experience to explain everything. So this taking your input, and you're reading a line. So read line basically means that if I write, if I write a sentence and I press enter, then that sentence would be taken as an input, as opposed to, so read line basically is, it is used for basically if you have more than one word. So if I would write read something, then I think I would write a word, and if I just write, if I just enter, if I just press space, okay, then it would actually take it as an input. But over here, so over here, unless I press enter, it won't take it as an input. So this is the read line thing, and expect is, this is actually a very clean way of exception handling. Like, so this is so clean. So basically, it's saying like, um, if the program encounters an exception in between, then it will just show this message instead. Wow. And then println, you guessed, yes. And okay, so this is basically if I want to enter an, if I want a variable's value to come in a print statement, then I'll have to enter it like this. So this is basically something like, you could, Java and Python have this kind of formatting. The function name is string.format. In Java, I think in Python also. So when you write it like this, and you have a, basically you have a formatting, you know how do I say it? This is basically you have a placeholder kind of thing, and then for that placeholder you give the variable name. So now we can run this. We'll run this like this. So now it will ask you for your input. There on the bottom of the screen, I will write, let's say 5. You guessed 5. But see, the thing is, this will be a string, so you don't have to like write a number, and I think it would get accepted also. So that, let's just say I write 5 in alphabet. You guessed 5. So basically, it would need a type of conversion, which, well, let's just go ahead, and I think it's almost 1. Left, like, see, the timestamp is actually on, above my head in the OBS layout, but over here actually I can't see the time because I'll have to keep looking from here only. Oh. So actually we'll just do it. Okay, so see, what what I was so I was explaining this concept and it just came up over here. Variables and mutability. So the concept of mutable and immutable objects, variables. So I just told you, you know, what I just basically told you, what this wanted to tell you. I just told it through experience. Um, okay, and see, see variables and mutability. Variables are immutable by default, so okay, then you have to add a mutability. So that is basically what I explained. And actually, I haven't done this before. This is the first time I'm actually accessing this. It's funny actually. I didn't think this would happen. And okay, my mic is all. Oh, my mic is working. So and okay, I'll just open this. Okay, so this is the guessing game. So basically, I just explained everything. Whatever this written and see everything. Potential failure, exception handling, then receiving read line, and if I just read line, okay, full job. So read line, if I just access it, okay, over here. Give me a second. So it reads a line of input, basically whatever I told you. So this is just standard, C or C++. So if you have done these languages, you should be able to, you know, basically get a grasp. And like, just keep in mind, even I'm actually learning this for the first time. Like, a, a good enough programmer could actually just learn through experience. Like, if just giving this code, and he would have a idea of what this code does. So you shouldn't have that much of a problem if you are experienced in programming. Printing values with println placeholders. I used the exact word placeholder. Oh my god. And this is not scripted at all. I didn't access this documentation before. Everything I said, everything is now this actually, now this is the continuation. Okay, so rand create. Next, we will need to generate a secret number that the user will try to guess. Okay, we'll use a random number between 1 and 100. Okay, so now what we have to do according to this is we have to add we have to add a dependency over here in the dependencies section. We'll add rand. Okay, d equal to 0.8.55. Okay, I added this. Okay, in the in dependencies, you can tell cargo which external crate your project depends on and which versions of those crates you require. Okay, semantic versioning. I'm assuming that 0.8.5 is not the latest though. Should I just use 0.9.0? I think I should. I would actually like to keep it as updated as possible. Um, so this is our package for random number generation. Okay, and if I just build, which we'll use this over here. Okay, this is the most fun thing right now. So I'll just say cargo build. Okay. So now do it that we have finished building cargo. Okay, updating a crate to get the new version, and now we'll get to the meat part, which is okay. So updating a crate to get a new version. Okay, so I could run the cargo update program to update anything I have. Okay. And this is basically a project to project basis, I think. Per project basis, I could run cargo. If I'm not wrong. Like, I don't know, but I'm just making my head canon, I guess. Like, I could be wrong. I don't actually know. We'll just go ahead and so now in order to use okay, so in order to use this function, this library that we just downloaded, so we will use rand RNG. Basic RNG means random number generation or random number generator, whatever you want to, you know, infer from that. And we will say let secret number equal to rand thread rng dot gen underscore range. Okay, so this is already oh, and this is depreciated. Deprecate, deprecated. I have a problem with pronunciations here and there, but just don't sweat it. And okay, so secret number is secret number, and you guess. So you know what? I think comparing the guess and okay. So what? So this is just getting it, step by step. So now this thing, we've actually assigned a secret. We've assigned a random number to a variable right now, and it is also telling me to print. So I'll just write this as it is. Okay. You guessed guess. Okay. This will just remain as it is. There is no need to actually. Okay, so Okay, so it is renamed to random range. Okay, just give me a second. So we'll just use the new, naming strategy. I guess someone's outside and the guard isn't, answering the door. The gate, sorry, not the door. It's the gate. I live in a PG, so no problems here. Uh, Mute, yes. Okay, shit, sorry. I just went off point for a while. Okay, this guard is fucking stupid or what? What is wrong with him? So actually, guess the number. The secret number is 16. We'll just say 16. You guess 16. So only thing we added is the random number. Now the next part would be matching the random number and the like the number that you enter. Okay. So okay. So now what we have to do is just add it over here. Match. No, not guess string, no. Guess. CM. Sorry, CM. Okay. Sorry. So basically now, so matching, so now the guess variable will be matched. No, not match. It will be compared with the secret variable. Ampersand secret number. Okay. So now this is the if else matching conditions. Ordering less. So this is more like a switch case kind of thing. If you have done C++ or you know okay. Okay, so now what we are going to do is, and oh, okay, just give me a second now. There you go. And oh, you need it, and but found at I32, and I think okay. Wait, okay, so just give me a second now. So was anything changed? No, no, it wasn't. So expected string, and I got secret number though. Found I-32. No, no, thank you. Uh, it looks, you know, tempting, but no. Found integer. So I think it won't work. Okay, I think it isn't. Yes, see, because this error came. So what? So what? Um, so I think this will explain it later. Um, so now what it did is, okay. So now it did a type conversion. Okay, which will come here. Let guess U32. Okay, and please type a number. So now what this did, okay, I understood. So what this actually what has actually happened is we have, so this U32 I think means unsigned integer, 32 bit, um, and basically what this is uh, guess is the string that we just took, like this is the string that we just assigned with our input, when we entered uh, the number in the prompt. So we take the guess variable, then we trim it down, and then by trimming we mean remove any white spaces or special characters. I think it's mostly white spaces. Then we parse the result, and I think it will parse into this type because it is written over here, U32. Uh, and if it doesn't work, then the exception would be this: please type a number. This message would print. So now it should work. Please input your guess. If I say 57, too small. Okay. Run it again. We'll write 99 or 98 actually. Too small. Okay, okay, sorry. Give me a sec. Too big, and then sorry, I was in a hurry. You win. Okay, you know what? Just exclamation marks everywhere. Come on. So we'll just retry this. 28. We'll just do 27. We're too small. Then 80. We'll do 81. Oh, sorry. 81. Too big. And then we'll do 13. 13. It's 13, right? It's 13. We'll do 13. You win. You win. Okay. And there you go. I think allowing multiple guesses with looping. Actually, you know what? I will do this next stream actually, or nee, should I just do this now actually, because it's not much left. So we have done till comparing. Now we'll do looping, right? So it's telling me to add a loop, and that's it. Okay, so what I need to do is loop. Okay, and okay, just give me a second over here. There you go. I still need to learn Rust over a bit. And of course, I need the formatting. It's easier to read that way. So I know this is within the loop. I'll figure out how to, indent multiple lines once I, you know, actually I'll do it in the next Rust stream. I'll manage that. And till then, uh, now that we have inserted it into a loop, so now this will loop, and just the last part. So the last part remaining is very small. So now the problem here is, if I run this program, okay, then it will keep running forever. Why? Because I've just written the loop, and there is nothing here that would actually tell it to exit. So if I just keep entering the number, you win this, and it will keep repeating for like infinity. It won't. So only way to stop is, I, you know, do this stop run. I press the stop button. That's it. So it won't stop by itself. So now what I need to do is insert a break condition. So now what I need to do is, okay, I'm just repeating myself, I'm sorry. Now what we'll do is, the condition is, if I guess correctly, then the program should exit. So basically keep guessing till you get the correct guess, and the program will exit. And we break. So now what I've written is, if ordering dot equal means if this guess is equal to the secret number, then it will print you win, which I did, and after I print this, it would exit. So this is the simplest thing. So now what I need to do is, okay, no, normally the number is showing, but if I edit it, um, if I could just comment out this line, the secret number is this, then it should be fine. So we'll just do 7, then we'll do 56, we'll do 76, we'll do 42, we'll do 80. So this will go on till I enter the correct number. So right now the correct number is 18. We'll enter 18 and exit. And okay. To further refine the game's behavior rather than crashing the program when the user inputs a non-number, let's make the game ignore a non-number so the user can continue guessing. Okay. We can do that by altering the line where guess is converted from a string to a U32. U32 means an unsigned 32-bit integer. Um, this is basically C++ notation. So, you know. So what it said was match. Okay, wait. Dot parse. So the condition will be, this is more like a switch case kind of scenario, but this is actually really optimized, I would say. Okay, num, and then it would just fill in itself, because I'm just doing the official tutorial, and I think Rust Rover is actually an official IDE for this. And we put the semicolon. Always remember to put a semicolon in these type of languages, especially in these types of languages like C++, Rust, Java. If you don't put that semicolon, then you are cooked, basically. So okay, so now which was okay. We'll okay, nice. So basically, when I just wrote alphabets, it just restarted the game. So I'll actually explain you the gist of it. So what it did was, where it matched the integer that we got from the user input. Basically, it matched the user input by parsing it into an integer. So if it parses into an integer, then it will just continue with the program like this. You guessed, and whatever this thing is. But if you don't enter a integer, like if you don't enter a number, then it will actually skip the rest of the statements, and it will start again, basically. So this is what the continue means. uh, so continue, basically, if I have a for loop, for example, and I have a number 1, and I uh, you know 1 is going to keep increasing to 100. So if I write continue on a statement, basically if I say if I is equal to 10, then continue. And something like that. Okay, so if I have I plus 1, So okay, so if I is equal to 10, continue, and below that I have I plus 1, which is independent of the if statement. It is in a for loop. So basically, what would happen is, you know, when I reaches the value of 10, then it would just skip the I plus 1 altogether, and then it would do an 11, 12. So it would miss a couple of steps, and if you want to actually, you know, try it out, then like I could show you sometime later. But I think we are at the end of this tutorial, and this is what we should get actually. And okay, so here I'm actually creating a new game every time. And if I take these two outside the loop, then you know it would be a game where, you know, and if I just remove this statement and I take these two upwards, then it would be this. So basically, there is a number which the computer has guessed, and you will have to keep entering the number until you get it right. So that is the game. Or, you know, I should actually do it and like this. I remove this. These two will go up. Okay, sorry. I'm used to Visual Studio, so this is a bit. Okay, so now that we are done, just, you know, so guess the number now. Almost there. 48. See, so now that we are done with this, so this was basically just the gist of it. Summary. Okay, so since it is already 1:30, I will actually close off this stream, and because I need to sleep and I need to do some shit tomorrow. So, you know, thank you for watching this stream, and I'll be ending it as soon as possible.